Now these are one of the best cloth pads I've tried this 2025 so far. Let's go ahead and check them out. Nice premium secured packaging, especially for cloth pads. There's like a box inside of the box, and the box have magnets, very high quality. But your first impressions on the mouse pad, they do feel pretty premium, very soft as well. I mean, it does come in 5mm thick. It is thicker than artisan mouse pads, extra soft, and I really love the extra soft, by the way. So the more soft, I actually like. So I love the thickness of this pad here. And that is for both the Axis and the Gravis version here. But yeah, they do look pretty simple, all black, clean. We just have some little designs here on the top left, as well as the name of the pad here at the bottom right. Now these little designs are prints, so yeah, you can kind of feel the difference on the texture, and if you use the mouse on that part, you can feel the difference. Not really a good feeling, but high likely you won't be using them on the corner here anyway. So yeah, I don't really have any issues here. The mouse pad is also pretty big, coming in around 450 by 400mm. Same here. Just by looking, you can tell they have different textures, and of course, not just looks, also the feel. The Gravis here is a controlled slow pad, while the Axis is a balanced pad here. Which is better will definitely be a personal preference. Which speed do you like more? What's your aiming style? What's your mouse? What's your sense? The mouse feet as well, of course. But yeah, if I describe the speed, now it's been a while since I've used cloth pads. I've been using a lot of glass pads lately, if you've watched my videos. But yeah, the Axis here reminds me of the Hayate Otsu from Artisan. It kind of has a little bit of a rough, you can feel texture, but still feels pretty comfortable to the skin. I have no problems with it. But yeah, I think the speed of the Axis here is just good, balanced, like they say, like they intend to. It's not too fast, it's not too slow. Tracking, micro adjusting, flicking just feels so nice here. And if you want more stopping power, again, since this is soft and does have a 5mm thickness, then you can kind of press down to sync the mouse. I'll try to show how much it syncs here. It does sync pretty good. So yeah, pressing down will sync your mouse more and give you more stopping power. Just a very well balanced mouse pad here for me. Now moving on to the Gravis though, I was gonna say if this is the Hayate Otsu, this is the 0. Nah, this is like the -1 or 2. It's so much slower. It has a smoother texture and a much slower feel. Like You see that? It stops immediately. While on the Axis here, it's more, you know, less stopping power. But yeah, the Gravis here might be the slowest mousepad I've ever tried so far. Especially with its thickness and softness. If you press down, this mouse is not gonna move, bro. So yeah, crazy stopping power. If you like that, then you'd like this. Flicking does feel pretty nice because of the crazy stopping power. Now, starting the mouse off might require more force though, compared to something like the Axis here. Personally, having low effort micro adjustment is better for me. I do like the feel of that, but if you want more control on those micro adjustments, then you will get that here. So you might prefer that. So you will have more control over those micro adjustments. Tracking does feel pretty nice as well if you get used to the speed, of course, but yeah, we'll definitely need more force. Both pads definitely have their own target audience, buyers, which speed you like more. But yeah, other than the feel of the speed, the texture, aiming with the pad, it also does feel pretty nice with the below the surface stitching here. I mean, it's not as below the surface as the Artisan mouse pads I've tried. It might be same surface level. Okay, the stitching on the Axis here doesn't seem below the surface. Might be same level here actually. But on the Gravis, it is pretty obvious it's below the surface, the stitching. I think you can see it on the camera here. The surface kind of like pops up here while the stitching goes down there. Same here, the surface is definitely above. But yeah, I guess it's not below the surface. Maybe a little bit or same level, you can expect that. But okay, now let's go and talk about the under of the pads here. I have not seen anything like this, or maybe I haven't tried the mouse pads that use these. But yeah, this is a silicone base. It is glossy and very grippy. Like my hand alone sticks to it. You have it on both versions here. Definitely won't be going anywhere. I even tried it on top top of my glass pad, it does not move. And the top of glass pads are known to be hard to stick to because they're made to slip, you know, with the mouse and your arm. But yeah, on my table, it also sticks very well. That is not moving. Oh, it even sticks. Did you hear that on the mic? But yeah, I love the base here. Definitely not gonna go anywhere. But yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and test these pads out more in game, and I'll tell you my experience after. On side.
Wait, I can blind.
Yeah.
I'm back.
In the smoke.
Yeah.
Where are
Go in the smoke more? Or do we up down?
No.
one enemy remaining?
Oh, come. CT. Nice. Let's go, mates. Ace.
I think out in there.
Headshot.
I have a flash.
Oh. Alright, that's in YouTube now.
Chill.
Lights out.
Oh, nice.
One enemy
All
remaining.
three. Last one.
Oh, Dory.
Drop in a smoke.
Hey, one.
You had your fun. My turn.
No charges left. Watch your eyes.
Now,
I'm flashing. Go.
they run.
Raiders
Okay,
down.
one more.
Why, man?
Nice.
Flash. Engineers down. Watch your eyes.
Come back.
Go in.
Anyone up? Sky kill.
Spike
Nice shot.
planted. One enemy remaining.
Oh, what a shot.
7 to 8. So after playing and testing with the Teevolution Genesis Series mousepads, here's my experience so far. Now you saw the gameplay, I was able to perform amazingly with them, aim, I was able to hit some amazing flicks, some amazing shots, my micro adjustments, my tracking, they were amazing with this pad. Now most of those clips are with the Axis here though, the balanced version, not the Gravis, because I mean I did get some clips as well with the Gravis, but it's just, for me personally, I prefer the balancedness of the Axis, especially coming from a glass pad, which is pretty fast. The Gravis here is just really controlled, and it's not a bad thing, especially if you want that. But yeah, personally, I just prefer the feel of the Axis more. But yeah, don't really have any complaints with the mouse pads here. Very high quality, good experience, amazing for gaming. Again, didn't hold me back. I didn't encounter any issues. It stuck very well to my desk. It didn't move the whole time I was using it. Both also felt comfortable using them for long gaming sessions, especially with how soft they are as well. They're pretty squishy. I mean, 5mm, they're pretty thick, which I really love, and again does provide more stopping power if you really press down. Now, are they worth it though, and would I recommend them? How do they compare to the competition? At the moment of filming this video, you can get them for around $39. I don't know if I have a discount code, but if I ever do, I'll be putting him in the description before the link. But for around that price, for what you're getting here, the quality, the experience, I think that is a pretty good price, and it is worth it. I mean, the quality of these pads, I've tried artisan mouse pads before, and I can say they are pretty similar quality, and who knows, some might prefer the more thickness of these pads, the more control of the Gravis here, the silicone base they have here. It's pretty different compared to an artisan, but yeah, both are good. I think these pads can definitely compete with those pads, and those pads are a little bit more expensive than the Teevolution Genesis Series mouse pads here, I'm pretty sure. But for around that price, I think these pads are worth it. I would recommend them. These pads are currently on pre-order, and the first 100 units will apparently include a complimentary Genesis arm sleeve. So if you want that, pre-ordering this will be a good idea early. You can check for more details in the description, but yeah, I'll be putting these pads in the description, and those are going to be my affiliate links, so I would really appreciate it if you can use those when buying anything from Teevolution or these pads. And again, if I have a discount code, I'll also really appreciate it if you can use those. It would give you some discounts, and it would support me a lot. And yeah, little disclaimer, these pads are sent to me by Teevolution, but that won't change my review. Everything that you've been hearing me say about these pads are all my honest opinions and review. But yeah, I pray that this video helped you in some way. I'll get to see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to stay grateful, and remember, Jesus loves you. Bye bye.